Yo, what's up guys, it's Alright Gaming here, and today I'm going to be showing you one of the closest Clash of Clans wars I have ever been a part of. Final score 30-28, so the score, there is a big difference, 2 stars, but the reason it was so close is they 3-starred our top 2. I don't know how, but my 2 bases held off 99% 1 star, 2 star. Hypebeast defended 3 attacks in this war, and I defended 1. But it was the enemy number 2, but wow, that was close. But luckily, AJ came in. He was the savior of this war with 2 3-stars. He 3-starred his mirror and the 2. But we're going to show you the best attacks from this war, starting all the way from the bottom, climbing all the way back up to the top. Josh Al, 1, 2, 3, coming in with a high-risk, high-reward attack here. He's using Giants as the kill squad. Like, this is what I normally do. I break the golem in, I poison the enemy dragon, and then my wizards and queen get it done. I don't know. I'm going to probably have to change this, or he's going to have to change this, but I'll tell him now. It just doesn't... It was so close. He had 2 wizards to take out the CC. It probably would not gone down if it was a max level dragon. If it was even level 4, this attack would have been a fail. But luckily it was level 3. Once the CC goes down, honestly, Hog Riders are going to roll over a Town Hall 6. Like, Town Hall 6 cannot defend against Hog Riders, you know, it's just... But it is actually close, down to the wire here. All the Hogs are on red health, but 50 seconds of cleanup here. Don't know if you guys really want to see this, but they clean up, get the things in the middle, some storages coming around, the Hogs merge together, and yes. So, the next attack is going to be what he probably should have done. Training Gamers comes in against their 9. He notices the CC is on the outside. This is probably something everyone should do if you can. Drawing the enemy CC to the corner. I know this is so old. This is like 3 years old, but it worked so well. Surrounds the dragon, doesn't even have a poison spell, and he trades 1 level 4 giant for the entire enemy CC. He doesn't lose a single troop. And then the troops used to take out the CC are just his funneling troops, but they're already deployed. They funnel in the king. Giants don't really need funneling, but they mainly funnel in the king and themselves. And then here come the Hog Riders, but once the CC's down, 3 heal spells. Hogs are just so dominant on all Town Hall levels. Like, get the CC down, boom, it's over. Except for like Town Hall 11, 12, and 13. It gets a little more complex the higher up you go, but 2 minions are used because there is a giant bomb down here that takes out all the wizards, but minions are not affected, so it's a good play to help clean up. And the Hogs now turn on the king, and then they just clean up this base. This base got destroyed. It was a great use drawing the CC to the corner. I might try that. Use the golem, it'll follow the golem, and then I'll take it out. But might only work if there's dragons, and I'll have poison spells. Man, I should try this. Ward of War with 6 stars, that's awesome. He came down. So did Dark Knight, he came down a little bit to the enemy 6, even though he has a Town Hall 10. But the reason we had him attack this base is I don't think Hypebeast could have 3-starred it. He would get the queen, but it might be close. He might not get the CC. So, we have Dark Knight coming here. But this is always good to do. It is good if you can get your wizards to go in. But they are not more important than your P.E.K.K.A., your king, your queen. And all the wizards go down. So he took a big risk, and it did not pay off. And then the CC doesn't go down because the queen walks. So just... You can let your wizards go down, but make sure to funnel in the enemy, your queen, and your P.E.K.K.A. and your king. You don't want them walking around because now the dragon doesn't go down. Another thing, maybe use the rage spell on the Valkyries because Hog Riders do not get much benefit from rage spells. Like, I don't understand quite the reason why they don't get much value, but they don't. Oh, no, I know why. They have good offense, they do a lot of damage, they're really fast. Their main problem is their health. And Rage Spell helps attack and speed, so it's not really needed. They need more health. So the Rage Spell, you see, it just doesn't get much value here, and he heals the Queen, and then all the Hog Riders go down because the enemy King, the enemy Queen, the enemy CC still alive, just hammering away at the Hog Riders now. Queen walks around. Of course he does get the 3-star, so good job. Still a great attack that he was able to get it done. I'm not trying to take anything away from him, so still great 3-star by Dark Knight. Good job. Still managed to get it done. Because, I mean, obviously, he wanted his stuff to go in, but it just didn't, so it's alright, though. The next attack is Hypebeast attack, my second account. The reason we had Dark Knight attack that base and my second account attack this one is really, really easy for Hog Riders, while the other one was not. I honestly probably would have failed on that, so it's a good thing we had Dark Knight, otherwise we probably would have lost this war. Starts off just like any other attack. You see, you can't just... I mean, I guess you could draw it to the corner, but... I don't know, maybe I should have done that, honestly. Another giant bomb in the center takes out most of the wizards, so I didn't get much. I still got a lot of value. I got the CC, I got one of the corners taken out, but it took a little slow. It was kind of slow, because there was no wizards, and... I don't know, I deployed my Hog Riders too soon. Like, what you're normally going for with the 4-corner style bases is you take out one corner with your kill squad. You get the Queen, the CC, and then you deploy your Hog Riders to the other one. Then they path from here, then you heal again to this corner, then they go over here, and you heal to that corner. Oh no. But the kill squad was not fast enough. They didn't get as much value. So instead of going around the base, the Hog Riders just went straight up. And what most people will do is they'll panic and they will use the heal spells on the small group of Hog Riders that does veer to the left. I always have made that mistake, and this time I said to myself, I'm not going to make that mistake. Just stick to the plan. Because look at this. It's so hard to predict where they're going to go. Like, they were going all over the place. If I had used a heal, I might have lost this attack. I don't know. So I made sure I stuck with the main group and got a select few Hog Riders to stay alive and finish off the attack for me. Hog Riders have strength in numbers. Do not try to heal a small group of them to get what you intended to do. It's okay to... I don't know what I'm trying to say, but now it's just them cleaning up. Hitting the wrong button. Queen is still alive. I don't know where the P.E.K.K.A. is. It's probably dead. A couple wizards still alive, and it's just them cleaning up the base now. 2 more attacks to show you guys, and then we'll wrap up the video. Here is my main attack. Well, here's the attack from my main account. This base got destroyed. I even surprised myself with this attack. So I brought a freeze spell because I did not want all these high housing space troops getting shredded by the single target Inferno, which is where I was attacking from. Like, I have my King, a P.E.K.K.A., a Golem, a Wall Wrecker, Queen. There's just so much value that could get just destroyed here. Single target locks onto my King, so I freeze it and the CC, and then pop my King's ability, and then it gives my Wall Wrecker some extra time to get into the center. I kind of messed up that poison. Honestly, the poison is more useful on the CC most of the time than the Queen. But these Valkyries get the entire center down. And before my Hog Riders have even done anything... Before my Hog Riders have even done anything, just look how much of the base has been destroyed. We've cut out, like, this much of the base, and it looks like the letter U. And my kill squad is still alive, just powering their way. It doesn't even die. The Golem's still alive. Some wizards, the P.E.K.K.A. The Valkyries, it clears out the entire center. And the queen still alive. And the Hog Riders just circle this base, just still using the heal spells just for good measure. Even if you don't need them, there's no reason to just swag all four, so... Wow, the Golemites coming alive now. Used a heal, wanted to keep my king alive, which I think I do, I don't remember. And then I have 2 extra heals, I just place them anywhere. Should have healed my heroes, but it doesn't really matter. And then it's just a matter of them circling the base. So, use my rage spell on the Valkyries, got a great value. The main counter for single target Infernos is the freeze spell. Do not be afraid to use them. They're good spells. And this was the most clutch attack of the entire war, probably. AJ 3-starring his mirror. We really needed him to. Uses some potions. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not really cheap, but 2 golems, a lot of housing space for tankage, which honestly pays off in this one because some of the wizards go down from giant bombs, archer towers, so it's good that he had some good tanks so that he could funnel in properly. Because there's a lot of storages down here. It takes a while to funnel, but he deploys everything just at this perfect time. All the Valkyries were about to walk, and then the wizard takes out the gold storage and redirects everything in. It was so clutch. And just looking at the base design, he freezes it, misses the enemy CC, but it's all good. Kinda overlaps his 2 rage spells that could be fixed, but he had a perfect counter for this base. The Valkyries pushing forward, they're going to go straight up through this base, but there are 2 kind of islands that they could veer off into, and there's a lot of P.E.K.K.A.s, golems, kings, queens, high housing space troops. The single target Inferno island is taken out with a couple suicide hogs and a heal spell, so there's perfect deployment and perfect execution from these Hog Riders. They get the single target Inferno, they get a mortar, an archer tower, hidden Tesla, well, the queen got that, Grand Warden statue, wizard tower, and they're still going, redirecting the queen into the base. One thing he could have possibly done was done a queen charge to get this island down, but healers would have taken a lot of extra housing space. But the queen does tend to lag behind in the center of the base because she can shoot over walls, she can get more value, so she does. And then she tends to stay behind, or, you know, she loses, like, her tanks because they're all... Well, she has 1 Golemite here, but everything else is going to the next closest building, but she can shoot over walls, so... But it's alright, because he needed more housing space for the initial push, so... It all worked out. The 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. He needed those 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. Let's say the single target Inferno Island was still up. They would have shredded his P.E.K.K.A.s, his king. All these troops are high housing space troops, so it's a good thing he took out the single target Inferno. Very good attack. Grand Warden still alive, cleaning up the base now. 1 lone archer. But yeah, that's the last attack of this video. It's very clutch war. Clutch attacks from all sides of the board. They had some good attacks too, but we were just better. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. I am upgrading my baby dragons, by the way, guys, just to help for war donations, because we do use a lot of baby dragons. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.